Temperatures will stay cool. Just 66 degrees our forecast.
Come here.
Showers likely.
Come here.
Winds out of the northwest at 8 to 18 miles an hour. The rain will taper off by around midnight or so. We'll see the showers slide their way on out. Then we'll see the clouds rain as well. So increasing clouds, your forecast for the overnight period and temperatures. Still a little below the norm for this time of year. 56 degrees with decreasing clouds. Winds out of the north at 6 to 12. As we go through our Wednesday, we'll see some in the morning and notice some pop-up clouds. There will still be a little bit of moisture left over, and with a little bit of daytime heating, and we will have some daytime heating tomorrow. We'll see a few fair weather clouds developing. Model trying to paint a little bit of moisture, but I think we'll stay dry for our Wednesday, and we'll warm things up just a little bit. 75 degrees our forecast, high to partly cloudy skies, winds out of the east at 5 to 10. Here's a look at the next 10 days. You can see that warming trend continuing, finally get us into low 80s by Friday. Slight chance for a shower, especially early Thursday, and then we'll see a chance for storms coming away Saturday and Sunday. Highs will be around the 80-degree mark, and then we'll finally turn the heat on once we get into the middle of next week. Looks like it's going to be more humid by
Stop that goddamn barking.
as well. So if you've been looking for that summer-like warmth, stick around. It's coming.
Pete, thanks so much. Well, when it gets to summer, it's time to be outside. That includes fly fishing.
Yo, use it. Go ahead and use the
That is
bathroom.
already in full swing. Here in Illinois, there are dozens of ponds.
Get back here, quick, though.
And if you're a beginner, there are some free classes you can take advantage of. Here's Leanne Trotter.
So this is the fly. This is actually what's you use to actually, catch the fish.
Ike Rhodes is the fly fishing manager at Orvis Yorktown. We met up with him at Bark Pond and Patriots Park in Downers Road. He says fly fishing is a little different than conventional spin fishing, which uses a bobber with a worm, like the person fishing behind us.
He's relying on the weight of the lure to actually cast his lure out, whereas in fly fishing, as you can see, this is pretty light. We're relying on the weight of the line to actually cast this out.
In his Beginner Fly Fishing 101 class, you will learn about the rods and reels, how to rig the rod, how to tie knots, which flies to use, and basic casting, which takes a little practice. You'll learn there's a certain way to hold the rod.
Start low, smooth acceleration to a quick stop. About right here, like you're aiming for the phone. Smooth acceleration to a quick stop, and then drop.
Sounds simple enough, but it does take a minute to get the hang of it. After a few tries,
And look at that. There you go. There's the fly cast. That was good.
if you want to take one of their free fly fishing classes, Yorktown has one on Saturday, June 24th. The Wilmette store will start classes in a couple of weeks.
Simple, it's fun, and it's accessible.
And it's not necessarily about catching a fish.
The fly fishing therapy is not all about catching fish, so take a look around you and you see the bald eagle, flying above you, or you do see that.
What's on her collar?
That fills my.
You got her collar with her name in. You need to get her collar with her phone number and shit. Or her phone number.
Fish in Illinois lakes and waterways without purchasing a fishing license, salmon, or trout stamp. Just in time for Father's Day.
So what is the key then to catching a fish?
Just keep trying. I mean, that's really all. That's my. You can't give up.
Reporting from Downers Grove, Leanne Trotter, NBC5 News.
That form is hard.
Look at her.
It's a good for Leanne for trying that out. I don't know if I did
Quick, though.
Very impressive.
a couple times. I did the Chicago River. We want to know what it looks like during those
Send us
spring
your
fishing.
pictures.
Yes, please.
Good point, just in time for Father's Day too, that Leanne Trotter. Sure, have fun. Coming up for us, light
And of course, lots of changes to how we use space at stores, restaurants, hotels, and
Pull in real fast, about 15
Take a look at
minutes.
some of the trends and newest products at NeoCon in Chicago. That looks interesting. That's coming up next.
Chicago native Pat Sajak says next season will be his last on Wheel of Fortune. He's hosted the famous game show for more than 40 years now. He says it's been a wonderful ride, but the time has come. No word yet on who could replace it. End of an era. It won't be the same without him. Happening now at Chicago's Merchandise Mart, NeoCon.
The convention showcases what's different about the workplace as more people are slowly heading back to the office after the pandemic. NBC5's Patrick Fazio takes us inside.
The purge is a time when they say this is a free-for-all. all crime is legal for the next 24 hours. So that's the concept of the purge,
Come here,
right?
let's go to
That
your
is not
page.
the case here in any
You gonna be your mama glass.
This law actually, this is just redressing bail. You are not being given an indicted for any free-for-all for crime. If they say
Actually,
you're
for vision, I still do.
accused of a violent
Get in
crime,
the
you're
cage.
not detained. My name is Elia Lurin. You can call me Obey. I am a public defender for the Legal Aid Society in New York. I am a political commentator, and I would just generally be a professional loudmouth. Our cash bail system, the way it works is people set bail on you, courts set bail on you, and if you have your money, you get out, you can buy your freedom, and if you don't, you sit in. And it really doesn't have a public safety component. It's often talked about that in the media. People, the minute you talk about cash bail, they go, oh, you're in danger of crime. It has nothing to do with that. The reason, actual legal reason why we have bail is to make sure that someone returns to court. That's actual legal standard. When you go to court, it's not about whether or not this person is in safety, there's about whether or not you think they'll return to court. And they've instead, our cash bail system weaponizes poverty. It's like, oh, you're poor, so we gotta keep you in. And so what happens is anybody poor just sits in jail pre-trial for years and years at a time. But so that cash bail system, by eliminating that, what this does is it doesn't mean that people, anybody's out or free for all, which not for nothing, I want to say this. People being out there, statistics actually do not support this idea that our media perpetuates that crime is being committed by people who are out on bail. That's just not the case. But even if you did, whether or not you're on bail, whether or not detained, not detained, if you're out and you violate a term of your release, you will be sent back. So this idea that like, oh, by having people out, they're going to commit all this crime and that goes unchecked. So that's just categorically untrue. But with the new system, the Child Fairness Act, which comes into place in January 2020, it actually does have a public safety component that didn't exist before. Because now what happens is misdemeanors and low-level arrests, okay, you can't detain on this, but felonies, and most felonies are anywhere where it's violent crime and the prosecutor can allege or articulate any grounds that you are in public safety, you actually pose a danger to public safety, you will just be detained. So in a world where you did pose a threat to public safety with cash bail, you have the money, you're out, regardless of how much you might endanger the public. But in this new rule, in this new system, the prosecutors and the judges do actually have to take into consideration public safety stuff and also add credence to our presumption of innocence, because now instead of a mere accusation, the prosecutor actually has to articulate something that, some actual grounds or evidence for why they want to detain you. The purge is a time when they say, this is
That live, everybody, what it is?
for the next 24 hours.
What you want, live?
Yeah, I want 2K
Oh,
though.
everybody
That is not
together.
the case here.
Nah, I ain't putting everything.
What this law actually does, this is just redressing bail. That's all this is redressing bail. You are not being given an indicted for any free-for-all for crime. Police can and will arrest you.
Sounds like